In this video we are going to talk about top 10 traits about Virgo. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. A Virgo is a person who was born between the 23rd of August and the 22nd of September. Virgos are recognized for being realistic, reasonable, and loyal, and they have a strong work ethic. They make wonderful friends and business partners. A Virgo's perfectionist tendencies are well known, and he or she can be precise and single-minded in their pursuit of development. However, this also causes them to be incredibly dedicated to the people in their lives, which aids them in their professional endeavors as well. Number 10. Perfectionists. Virgos are perfectionists in their pursuit of excellence. Despite the fact that they are well aware that perfection is impossible, they have a doubting voice in their thoughts telling them that if they work just a little bit more, they will eventually achieve their goals. This can present itself in unusual actions. It is possible for Virgos to have numerous diaries for the year, each one being begun over and over again since the previous one wasn't just right. Virgos never leave anything unfinished. Once they begin working on something, they are determined to see it through to completion and complete it properly. Being a perfectionist can make individuals feel drained and exhausted at times. They constantly set high expectations and standards for themselves, and they push themselves to their limits. This is extremely distressing for them, and they are unsure of how to proceed in a different manner. Making mistakes is regarded as double labor by these people. Number 9. Modest. Virgos are well aware that they are exceptionally talented at something, and it is clear that they are great achievers. They, on the other hand, never brag about their abilities. They are down to earth, humble, and prefers to keep their heads down and keep their heads down. All of their friends and family adore this characteristic of theirs. They can seem a touch too humble and modest at times, which gives them the appearance of being naive. They have a difficulty accepting praises at times. Virgos have a tendency to be modest and are generally born with a humble demeanor. They take pleasure in the fact that they are perceived as down-to-earth individuals. They are constantly putting the needs of others above their own. They are pleased with their accomplishments, yet they are not arrogant or conceited. Number 8. Opinionated. Virgos are exceptionally strong-willed, which causes them to have strong opinions. In their minds, they have deeply ingrained opinions and points of view that are very powerful. Once they have made up their minds about something, they are not readily persuaded to change their thoughts. And if they don't agree with something, they will not be afraid to voice their displeasure in a loud manner. They make certain that everyone is aware of what they are saying. Number 7. Organized. Virgo understands that good things come to those who work hard for them, which is why they will go to great lengths to obtain everything they desire. They will frequently have sleepless nights in order to complete all of their tasks in a timely fashion. Their determination does not go unnoticed, and many people admire the tenacity that a Virgo demonstrates. This should come as no surprise given their fastidious nature. They keep prepared and plan ahead for the day in order to ensure that everything goes according to plan and that they do not miss out on anything crucial. They find it difficult to work in an environment that is chaotic and disorganized. Every time you walk into their office, you will see that it is neat and uncluttered, and that they always have their trusty planner by their side. Number 6. Overthinkers. When it comes to overthinking, Virgos are no different from the rest of the population. They will not take a step or make a decision unless they have overthought it first. Unlike the rest of us, they will be thinking about a zillion different scenarios and what-if scenarios. As a result, they rarely get into problems because their excessive overthinking always results in the correct option being made. Even if the problem does not necessitate a great deal of deliberation, they are unable to assist themselves. Virgos are known for being critical thinkers, yet they may also be chronic overthinkers. Their minds are constantly racing with ideas for things they need to do or ways to move ahead on their next job, and they are continuously thinking about them. This implies that they also overthink their emotions and interpersonal connections. Number 5. Wild. Virgos are known to be quite the social butterflies. In addition, he is a really adventurous person. They never have a downtime for partying or going on adventures because they can do both at any time of the day or night. It may come as a surprise, but they only reveal this part of themselves to those closest to them. So go out and locate a Virgo and experience what their wild side is like. We guarantee that you will not be disappointed since, once you get to know them, you will not want to part with them. It's never on design, but they just can't help themselves when they're in the zone and someone comes in and disturbs their tranquility, as they often do. When this occurs, they will retaliate with a tinge of rage. Number 4. Cold. This is not necessarily a negative development. They give the impression of being cold, unapproachable, and aloof because they are not easily persuaded to open up to others. When meeting new people, they are quite cautious and prefer to take their time to get to know them, create trust, and then open up and be authentically themselves. They don't want to be hurt in such a simple way. Only those who are quite close to them will be aware that they are in fact wacky, entertaining individuals. You appear to be in a state of serenity and composure. However, you are driven by a powerful intensity that requires that you restore order to your worlds. Till everything is perfect, you must reorganize your frenetic interior beneath the calm surface until it is perfect. You have a great deal of patience with others and are always looking for the positive in others. You provide them enough time to clean up their act if that is necessary. Number 3. Sensitive. In terms of their emotional reactions, they are exceptionally sensitive individuals. It is easy for them to be hurt and to take things personally, especially when they are young. They prefer to keep their emotions hidden rather than expressing them, and they tend to keep everything bottled up inside of themselves. It is possible that their sensitivity to change will cause them to be uncooperative and unadaptable. A period of adjustment to new circumstances and people is required by them. People tend to label them as shy or quiet, and this is accurate. The fact that this is not the case, however, is something that any Virgo friend will tell you. In addition, Virgos are humble and affectionate individuals. According to astrology, the sign of Virgo is one of the most charming of the zodiac signs. They are bursting at the seams with feelings of love and adoration. Despite the fact that they are continuously seeking to aid everybody and everyone in their lives, they maintain a polite and humble demeanor. Number 2. Loyal. Virgos are the most wonderful companions someone could ever want to have. They take their time to develop trust in others, but once they do, they are exceedingly devoted and will go to any length to maintain their relationships. They are nice, helpful, and occasionally irresponsible, but it is one of the most enjoyable aspects of having them as friends. Every day will bring something new to you. What is life if not for the occasional pleasant surprise? They only show this aspect of themselves to a small number of individuals. Number 1. Logical. Another wonderful characteristic of theirs. They rarely make decisions that are too harsh. When making critical judgments, they consider the advantages, disadvantages, and ramifications of their choices. Occasionally, they take an excessive amount of time before making a decision, which is frustrating to others. They make decisions based on their reasoning rather than listening to their hearts. They hardly never make decisions on the spur of the moment. It makes people insane if they don't think about it for at least a short period of time. Before making a decision, Virgo will consider all of the factors that could influence the outcome. They do not want to make a mistake, which is why they will consider all possible solutions before recommending one. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.